Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dylan, and I'm back again with another comic book review. Now, today, I want to talk about X-Men 1. Um, this was I heard a lot of people, not really liking this issue, but I thought it was a fantastic issue. Um, I would say maybe it's the weakest issue, um, that Hickman has done, but it's the 13th issue basically. We've already gotten 12, so um, this one just seems a lot more of a laid back, chill. It starts off um, not really laid back, but after it starts off basically they're like raiding the last Orcus stronghold. It's the last Orcus stronghold on Earth. Um, and like one of the main priorities is to basically assemble all the mutants that are probably having experiments run on them to be taken care of and brought back to Krakoa. And after they rescue everybody and they get back, then it starts to settle down a little bit more, and we get basically, a little bit of a Summers family reunion and a little bit of a Summers family, like basically family night, a little dinner together, and I enjoyed it. I always have been a fan of the Summer. I think honestly, I'd say that Alex is my favorite Summers brother, but obviously, Cyclops always is the homie. But I really liked, seeing they bring like, the Summers father in it, him, and then I actually didn't even know he was a brother, but Vulcan is another brother, and there's just, as they're making dinner, there's this Wolverine. Not all the Summers family is not all there. There's a couple extra one. There's like, what was it, Kyoto? I think Chiodo or something. Um, and man, one of the biggest parts about this is Magneto. Man, he is at a point where it is just hilarious. He is basically a god. He is the man that he has finally always said that he is. Everybody like bows to him. He basically says like, in this messed up world, is it too much to ask for, for there not to be rubble underneath my feet? And basically, once they get back from that mission, it's a really like great scene where this little young mutant child is talking to Magneto, basically saying like, are the humans gonna take this home away from us or whatever? And because if so, I'm not scared to fight. I'll be just like you or something. Like these little kids look up to Magneto, and he's like, you know what? I spent my whole life fighting so that you don't have to, so that this can be your home. And finally, we have it. Um, man, it was like when I read that scene, it was really heartbreaking. I really liked it. Because you just really get how much they have fought over the years just to try to make this happen, and just to try to live in paradise and not be hunted their whole life. But it was awesome. He's like, the kid's like, I'm not scared to fight, and he's like, you don't have to fight. He's like, for I am Magneto, and all humans run from Magneto. It was so funny. I really liked it, man. There was a couple parts. Yeah, it slowed. There were some slow parts, but I honestly, man, it brought me back to like an original animated episode of X-Men where, sometimes the team just is kicking back, hanging out, talking. Um, it's so cool, with the flower that they can literally transport like from home to home. Like they're only a couple steps away from each other. Um, I would say that maybe this artist is my least favorite artist so far, from comparing to Powers of X and the House of X series, but it might be just something that I have to get used to. Um, for the like I'd say 80% of the art was fantastic. there was just a couple pages here and there where just a lot of shading in the guys' faces. This page, I didn't like this page at all, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's because of the red, but right there, he still looks weird, so I'm not sure. Yeah, it's still, art was still fantastic, but there's just a couple pages where I didn't really like it. But it's really funny to see Polaris, talk about her dad. She's like, it's kind of getting embarrassing, starting to get embarrassing, like, 'cause he's like, literally, like, kids bow to him and they're just chanting his name, I really enjoyed it, though. We got this director Devo, and, he talks about, that the Orcus, his idea was from the Stark Richard model. There's a lot going on with him, and there's that Dr. Gregor who it seems like she's saying she has a way to bring her husband back, but I'm not sure where that's gonna go. That's where we basically got left off. But one of the last things I forgot, while they got the Summers family dinner going on, Wolverine's there, and Vulcan, he's the one cooking up steaks because he's got the firepower. And Wolverine's like, dude, I want a rare steak. Stop playing games. And he's like, okay, man. He keeps cracking jokes, but in the end, he's like, okay, man, because I respect you, I got you. And he puts the flame down. He's like, whoa, man, sorry. Medium rare. And he's just like, yeah, son of a. It was just really, like, them going back and forth was really hilarious. And once I seen Cyclops' dad in this, I thought he was, I thought he did maybe have powers, but I guess he's a human, but he wears a costume. I don't know about that one. I'm not sure. If anyone in the comments knows more about the Summers dad, let me know, because I'm not big on that. I honestly didn't even know. I was surprised to see him make an appearance at all. Yeah, there's a funny scene between Cable and Roz. Cable wanting Roz's gun and wanting to trade with him. And I love seeing this. Alex. I can't remember if I think he came back in the Rosenberg X-Men. But before that, Rosenberg had him, like, locked away after Astonishing X-Men. So it was really great to see him. And, man, I really enjoyed this. If you guys, let me know what you guys thought about this. I cannot wait for the next issue. I'm really excited for New Mutants, to say the least. I'm still not sure about picking up some of the other titles, but yeah, I'm super excited. Let me know what you guys thought about this. Hit that like button. If you hit that subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.